Welcome to Limitless Hoops, everybody. John Sanders here with Limitless Hoops. Hey, thank you for joining us. We have another clinic today. This time, it's all about the offensive skills, baby. You know what time it is. All right, Michael Jordan time. All right, so this will be our most fun camp. All right, camp, clinic, whatever. All right. Yes, we will be going over offensive skills. And I am still pacing everything. If you noticed last night, we had to rush over the last 5 things. That's not typical. All right. I've said it before, but I'll say it again. These used to be more about every kid learning. Lately, it's been about the best kids learning. I mean, and it's only been like that because of, circumstantial stuff. Like, we can't go 4 hours anymore. I mean, I tried it, guys, for like 5 years, maybe like 4. This thing was 4 hours long. And then people were like, this is a chore. I was like, okay, sure. So I made it 2 hours, and that worked out. But now it has to be an hour and a half. That 2 hour thing, guys, was fast. That was like me going blah 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 and da, 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 and I don't care if you understand it like that. And I thought maybe like the smart kids definitely understood it. This 1.5 hour thing, I don't know who's able to understand this. It would take like a very gifted kid to follow that stuff. All right, but hopefully you are that gifted kid. All right, because we'll be doing it multiple times, and you get to now we have a website that has all the information on it. If you have the book, the information is listed in the book as well. All right, but what I've noticed is that the youngest kid who's ever won one of these things, probably Kieran, maybe Matthew Diekman. No, there's been like a couple of like fourth graders, maybe a third grader that has won one of these clinics. But usually they're just not. The young kids aren't ready, and I saw it last night. Yo, every one of our third graders and second graders, except for those girls, they were paying attention. Was like talking the entire time. They were like, they couldn't pay attention. None of them got any of them right, I don't think. I think Gennaro got one right. All right, toward the end. That means that out of all 10 things, they couldn't remember one. Now, that's a little unfair because kids are kids. Speaking of which, what's up, Jace? If you're here, check it in the comment section. If you don't get it, you're just a kid. That's cool. Don't worry about it. But what type of people make the NBA? All right, that's my first thing. Is it ordinary people or extraordinary people? So if you're just ordinary, that's okay. Sit in the stands. Get off the court. If you're at an NBA game, duh. So if you're a kid and you're just like, oh, I didn't get it because I'm a kid, cool. Don't worry about it. All right, but I don't think that that's all the case. I think that the fans at the NBA games literally can't get on the court and also do well. They might be able to run on the court or whatever, but they can't do well. All right, what up, Chico? And I see you, Carwins. All right, So, but I think that our second and third graders, I think you guys could pay attention. I mean, like maybe not all of us. Like we've had some like autistic kids in our program before, and some other people like that, or maybe just like a ridiculously young kid, like a 5-year-old. Yeah, that's probably impossible. But we've also had a 3-year-old girl who could pay attention. It could dribble with both hands, same time, with a blindfold on. This girl was astonishing. Okay, so yeah, I know it's possible, especially for you second and third graders. I know it's possible. So that's why I ask it of you. Because yeah, man, the better players will just get it. The players destined for like high level varsity, D1, they will be able to pay attention. And when you guys don't, the older kids hate being next to you. So I think what I'm going to do today is if you can't pay attention, you're not punished. You're not. I'm going to just send you to a different basket. And you could go, shoot, just get away from us. Because obviously you want to learn. And I think that some of it is because Man, you guys never get a chance to hang out. It was like Joey and like Josh, or Joey and Gennaro and Jace. I think those were the cliques talking. Maybe Joey and Jace a couple times. You guys don't get to see each other enough. So hang out. Go to IHOP every breakfast so you guys can do your talking stuff. Come to practice early. Talk then, but not when I'm talking. All right? So you guys have to figure that out. For the only people who couldn't pay attention, you guys are done anyways. I'm not worried about you. So that was just for the young kids talking. All right? Try to pay attention to this stuff. It goes by so quickly. And hopefully you studied before it. I mean, again, it's on our website, and I'm going to take a look at it right now. All right, so again, on our website, scroll on down the road, all right, to right here where it says member events. And then you click on skill clinics. All right, these are one of the things that you can do. We gave that one away yesterday. Today, we're giving the Michael Jordan one away today. So if you win both these, you have those. Noah says he already has this one from last time. I think Kieran says he has 3 of them. I don't know if anyone's ever gotten all 6. Maybe Jerry, back in California. I think Jerry had all 6. He was really trying to get those. All right, so you get all 6. You get some tape to put it to your wall. But even 1 is pretty cool. So see if you can win 1. You won't even notice the logo missing if you only have like 1 or a few, because it's kind of like blended in. But that's what we're trying to win. And today's one, since we have Michael Jordan, it's offensive skills. All right, not shooting, but offensive skills. So the first thing, okay, let's just take one of these. Let's take one random one. Jab step. Is that a small enough word for you guys? Write it on your hand. Jab step. So when I ask you at the end, name one of the 10 tips, you'll remember jab step. Okay? All right? But, the other ones are use screens. That's a pretty easy one. All right, cut to and from the basket. Use the pick and roll. Have an arsenal of moves that you have practiced a great deal. Now, we in California, guys, I swear to you, people were memorizing this entire thing. All right? When I say the entire thing, I mean like every single word of it. They would say, have an arsenal of moves that you have practiced a great deal to use whenever you need to. And someone next to them would correct them by 1 word, and they would win. Or those kids were kids just like you, same ages. Are they just more amazing than you? Same amount of time to study. They just wanted it more. Maybe I was speaking better back then. I don't know. I think it's because it was California and this is Colorado. That's the difference. Those kids also make it to higher levels more often than you guys do. So, hey, here's your test. Can you guys remember any of these things? Now, the first one is establish a firm athletic base by staying low and using your strong hand pivot foot. We're going to do the mid-post reverse pivot series. Okay? Then don't take a negative step while in a stance or when you begin to drive. All right? That's the ball drop layup. Foot fire to ball drop layup. Jab step, like I said, to read the defender's feet and tendencies. All right, whatever they choose, you choose something else, so they lose either way. All right, create space between yourself and your defender. Working on step back jumpers. That last one was the polycut series. We're gonna go over all the polycuts. All right, change speed and direction to further elude the defense. 3-cone dribble, 3-cone triangle explosion drill. All right, we will actually try to get through these as fast as we can, and then we'll go back over them for the drills. I think that's the best way. Maybe I could just name them at first, then we go over them and let some of the drill go. Then if we go over it again, then we go to like the time where we get up reps. This won't really be a summer of reps. You're gonna have to get the reps on your own. I think that's what slowed us down last time. I was trying to make it so you get a lot of chances to try the actual thing. I think we just have to just talk it out, man. And you get like a little bit of time. So let's hustle to these groups and figure that stuff out. So again, it's 1.5 hours instead of the normal 4 hours. Then it got cut down to 2. Now it's 1.5 hours. This thing is a bear. All right. Change speed and direction. Last night it was change speed, hands in direction. Now it's just change speed and directions. All right. Use screens to create an offensive flow. The screener is usually the open player. If you use screens and you cut and you move to and from the basket, you get there. Speaking of that, cut to and from the basket. I'm sorry, we're going to do peekaboo screens for that one. Cut to and from the basket to give your offense more options. Backdoor cuts. That's what we'll be working on for that one. All right, hopefully I get some parents to help me too. Parents, remind me I need your help for this one. I'll have each of you guys be at a thing and I'll tell you what drill to do. That will give us more time to actually do the drill. Rather than just do one drill at a time, we can then do 4. All right, so if I have some parents help, that would be amazing. All right, use the pick and roll to create mismatch problems for the defense. We're not going to talk about all 12 pick and rolls because we have our own pick and roll things, but we will do the pick and roll to shoot our pass. And then the last one is have an arsenal of moves that you have practiced a great deal to use whenever you need to. And for this one, we'll just be doing one drill. But you can make up any drills that you want in your own time. This is in and out, between the legs, spin to air reverse, because it includes 4 different drills in one, so I like it. So that's everything that we're doing. That's the offensive skills clinic. If you remember any of these, all of these, you have a chance to win. All right? This is not a physical thing where you have to play one-on-one at the end. This is just, can you memorize some words, guys? So try, study it beforehand. You saw where how to get to it on our website. So take care of that. All right. Nope, not yet. This one, yes. Quote of the day: defy the odds. All right. What that means is, if you're too small, like I said before, if you're too small, or even if you're not able to pay attention because you're too young, these are things that can hold you out of the NBA. Okay? Maybe you're just like, I got ADD, I can't pay attention. I'm short, I'm not growing. I'm slow, I'm not going to get faster. You can defy those odds. And you can't just defy them by saying, even though I don't practice, I'm still going to make the NBA. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to work your butt off to defy. So I think you can defy every odd besides the I'm not going to work odds, unless you're Shaq. All right? And when you see these things in front of you, like big hurdles, like things that you can't overcome, get excited. Tell yourself, I got this. And then put in the work, because, again, it means a whole lot more than basketball. So that's the 3-word quote of the day for the 3rd day of the week, this Tuesday. Defy the odds. Next thing, now we get to KG. All right, what's KG talking about? KG and Paul Pierce. You know I love what Paul Pierce has to say. And by love, I mean I do not love what Paul Pierce has to say. Man, I liked him as a player. He's kind of a weird guy. But anyways, let's see what we got. The best signature move in NBA history. What do you guys think it is?
Signature move in NBA history.
Best signature move in NBA history?
Yeah.
The best signature move,
Jordan fade.
Iverson crossover.
Damn.
The Iverson crossover was insane. You couldn't stop that.
Jordan fade.
The Jordan fade.
Got remixed by Cole. Cole fade.
I would give Cole the Hezzy Pool mid-range. His Hezzy Pool mid-range, because you have to respect the drive where he just, oh man, he got that down. Like his Hezzy Pool.
Tracy McGrady had a Hezzy pull. Like he was going to pull, almost like a Hezzy when he was going to cross you and pull it. You know what I'm saying? Him and Cole was good at that.
The Dirk one leg.
Yeah, Dirk one leg. Timmy off the glass.
The Tim Hardaway killer crossover.
Yeah, that was nasty.
The killer crossover.
Listen, and you know what's
was a
crazy?
boom,
He used to
boom.
go between his legs with that motherfucker.
Yeah.
Oh, that was
The U-tap two-step. Yeah. Tim Hardaway give him his signature. That was crazy.
Schmitty giving you the ghost.
Smitty.
The Smitty, the ghost? Man. Smitty could hit you with that shit full speed too, like ding, 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 ding. You know what I'm saying?
Rondo had a good signature
Yeah,
move
Rondo
too.
had the
the
ghost.
fake-
Yeah,
the
but
fake-
Rondo had the ghost. We
yeah.
called it the ghost of now you see me, now you don't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that was killer.
Yeah. Iceman had the big Can't forget
Damn.
Ice. How can we forget Ice?
You couldn't stop.
Ice, nigga.
So now they're talking about all the signature moves, and they didn't hit on the main one. Look, I don't know if you can call Shaquille O'Neal's drop step dunk a signature move. That was pretty dominant, but I think you have to call a move something that like eludes someone. So the most like iconic one, if we're talking iconic, I would say it's the crossover. But the most dominant, it's the Kareem skyhook. And they end up speaking about it right here. All right, the Kareem skyhook. I think that has to be the best, because when you do the skyhook, the Euro step's pretty good. But when you do the skyhook, people say that's Kareem. You're being like Kareem. You doing a no-look pass? That's not necessarily Magic Johnson. Do a fadeaway? That's not necessarily that. The step back is a great move as well. All right. Oh, we're talking about the best. Like the best. How about the one that garnered the most points in NBA history, or the second most points now? All right, because LeBron doesn't really have a signature move besides bowling you over. All right, but yeah, I got to give it to the skyhook. But all those other ones were pretty good mentions, and I like them. I think that's a good list. What would be your signature move? Are you going to be working on something all day and all night so people just like know that it's you? Will you come up with something new maybe? Or will you like hang on to one of these that were your favorite and just work on it all day and night? That's up to you. We'll see what you do. Let's check the trivia question today. Trivia question, we have Jacob already leading the way. He won last week, or last month. I will bring him his coin. Couldn't get him his coin because it was in my car. My apologies. But yes. And then for the other guys, let's see who catches them. All right. Good luck for this month, you guys. The question today is extremely easy. Heads up. Get those Google letters ready. We got... What's Michael Jordan's record for points in a single game? Michael Jordan's record for points in a single game. Alright, I think this is like all games, so playoff games count, I'm guessing. Michael Jordan's record for points in a single game, but it has high school and college records don't count, even though in college he didn't score that many. But what is his record for points in a single game? Just anything at all. I'm pretty sure I know this off the cuff. I'll just check. Oh yeah. Man, he loved bombing that team. Alright, we see it right there. Jeff with the winner, so that would be Jace. Jace barely won right there. You see it 69. Also, the Carwins got 63. That would be his playoff. I believe he scored 63 against the Boston Celtics. I want to say. All right, I'm pretty sure about that. But yes, all right, Jace gets it right. Great job. See him a bit for the showing an ad. Yeah, there we go. Watch it.
Imagine a mountain. Imagine at the top of the mountain there's a bag full of money. Imagine climbing that mountain to reach your dreams. Now imagine your dreams are at the top of that mountain in the form of a bag full of money. That's how it is to work for a goal with all your heart. But we don't know how much money's in that bag. It may be thousands of dollars. It might be $1. It may be $1 million. And I believe that's why people don't climb that mountain. They don't know if their efforts will be worth it or if they'll be in vain. So only some of us climb and only some of us make it to our peak. And when we get there, when we open up that bag to find out how much money was in our full potential, we may be saddened to only find a few dollars. And we may hear laughter from all of our friends who refuse to climb the mountain, looking at us like they did the right thing by not trying their hardest. They might have had the million, they might have had thousands, but now they'll never know. And at least you know, at least you took the chance. What I want you to do is look down that mountain because you didn't waste that time. Open up your arms and enjoy the view.
All right, you know, I just looked it up, and it says that Michael Jordan never scored 63 points. And I'm like, well, that's wrong. And it's because they don't count playoff games in your official records. But it was 63 as a playoff game against the Celtics. So we were right about that. But his other highs were 61 points. He scored 69 against Cleveland, 64 against Orlando, 61 against Atlanta, 61 against Detroit, and then all the rest were below 60. Only 4 above 60? Come on, Jordan. Come on, Jordan. What are you doing? All right, let's get to the next one. What is this? It's about health. You know, I think that this one might be interesting. Watch this.
Yeah, AI guys. I mean, I had to coach this AI for a number of years and had to try to, put a defense together to stop this dude. This dude was amazing. I mean, at his size,
freak of nature.
Yeah, at his size, to be able to do what he did in the league and dominate for a few years, get MVP, take Philly to the finals. I mean, the dude was a special cat.
Man, he'll run through a brick wall.
Yeah, I was about to say, you talked about earlier Guys who are competitive. That brother was probably the most competitive that besides Kobe, and there's a few others obviously, but AI is on that level when you talk about guys
on that
come
level.
at you.
I watched that man play with broken bones, fractures, anything you name it. He was suiting up, and it was nothing that they could like. I can't imagine AI playing in the load management era. I couldn't imagine him playing in the load management era because he would piss the team off. He would literally like, no, I'm not sitting.
Right.
Man, I used to watch this dude play with so many injuries and go out and get 40s like it wasn't nothing. Go hang out like it wasn't nothing. And go do it again the next time you seen him like it wasn't nothing. He lived by his own set of rules.
Yeah, that boy was special.
He would die for this game, but he would have two giant tennis ball sized burst sacks on both sides. Both of his hips are black and blue. Because keep in mind, this is a small guy. This is back when the league was physical. Early 2000s, when I first got in the league. And what he went through every day just to get on the court, like as players, although I came after that, like you want him to save it for the game. Because again, like I said, he's walking around like an old man, and then all of a sudden the flights come on at 7 o'clock and he's superhuman. So I just think, as Perk said, he's been so pivotal, not only for the game, but just the crossover between cultures and everything he meant to us.
So
Was that
wait, so now he's gonna talk about how he would like
that played balls hard, like sweating on you playing. But he was the talent. You know, he was the.
So he said, like, when he played the game, he would be flying over, like, the front row, get a steal, save the ball, then also be the one who finished it. Mainly, they talk about his hustle. All right, people like to talk about, like, how he didn't want to practice as much or whatever it may be. His hustle. And we have a player like that right now, and it's in Luke. And I had someone last night just say, oh, man, I was like, why don't you play like Luke? He was like, oh, if I could, I would. Because if I had Luke's energy, I would. Is his energy just something that he has naturally? Or is it something that you can aspire toward and you should just have? Do you guys think that it's possible to have like Luke or like Allen Iverson's energy and just go as hard as you possibly can the entire time? It's what people want of you. And if you had that, it kind of takes away a lot of other like faults. Like, you don't need to be like the fastest guy if you're moving fast the entire time. But would you get tired? Who cares? That's what I say. Who cares if you get tired? Okay, because if you get tired, what happens? You get taken off the game. Cool. He'll put you back in when you're ready. How about if you get taken out of the game because you're not going hard? He won't put you back in. All right? The coach won't put you back in. So make sure that you are expending all your energy to give yourself a chance. And once you do it a lot, you're going to get more and more used to it. So then you'll be able to go longer. Think about that. All right? Homework. It's what you do in the dark that puts you in the light. We got Josiah right there. I see Noah Taz still going with the cops and robbers. All right. What is that? 7-minute drill? Got 15. I will add it. Anytime that you do the 15-minute drill, I'll add it to our list. You got 15. Nice job. All right. Lincoln adding this stuff too as well. All right. Make sure you guys keep going. Let's see some behind the scenes action. Behind the scenes. What do we have here?
There's a famous story you said about
Okay, so we're talking about Michael Jordan today, all right, but this is the Kobe story when he got scored on by Michael Jordan. He got beat by Michael Jordan. Michael Jordan looks over at him after the game, saw his shoes, and said, "Oh, he's wearing Jordans." And he goes, "Hey, you can wear my shoes, but you can never fill them." And he's kind of joking with Michael, with Kobe. So after that, Kobe didn't talk to his teammates for like 2 weeks. Everyone was like, why is Kobe mad? And finally, Phil Jackson was like, oh, it's because Michael Jordan said this comment that you can never fill my shoes. And the next time that they played Michael Jordan, and 2 weeks after that, all the players were like, we may not. We don't even have to stretch for this game. We're not going to get shots. Kobe's going to go crazy, and Kobe did. He scored like 56 points, something like that, against Michael Jordan, just destroyed them. Do you have a chip on your shoulder like that? And why wasn't Kobe like that the entire time, even beforehand? Do you need to be pushed by X, Y, and Z before you do that kind of stuff? I think having that kind of chip all the time is not a bad thing. Anyways, let's check out the story of the day.
You should create a habit of perpetual improvement and never be satisfied with where you currently are. Once you improve that integral part of your life, you'll be well on your way to wherever you wish to be.
That's the cool thing about perpetual improvement. If you can just get used to just improving every single day, the cool part is like no one else does that. So it's like the tortoise and the hare story, where Where if you're the turtle, you just keep moving. They will stop. No matter how fast they are, no matter how strong they are, they will stop. Right? Because people, like even you, all right, think about yourself. Don't you just want to just relish in how good you are and have everyone say, yeah, you're the best, and not have to work? All right, that's what the people who make money want. They want a time when they don't have to make more money. That's why they want to work somewhere so that they won't have to work. Oh, you're dead. You might be okay, but in the end, the person who wants to work because they just love to work, they're gonna kill you. And maybe you won't care. You're like, well, whatever. I've made enough money. All right, but that's not NBA players. NBA players are like, or at least like the best. They are the ones who just love to work. And even like businessmen, they're the ones, the best of all time are the ones who just love to work. And you can't really just force yourself to, but you should. If you want to be great, you should. Because you don't have that 7-foot advantage to make it to the NBA without that, right? Like many of these players do. You have to do something special, and that something special is perpetually improving all the time, and just getting totally used to it. Like even when you are the greatest, and everyone's like, man, that guy's the greatest on the planet, in the whole world. The very next day, you go out and work more, and you're like, I got to get better. I think the best case of this. Sometimes it's like the Sixth Man of the Year and like Victor Oladipo and stuff like that, how he changed his entire body one summer. And other times it's like Michael Jordan, who does it perpetually, right? But the best one that I've ever seen was Steph Curry. He led the league in three-point shooting, but he led the league by a lot. And he broke the record by a lot. Like, people had never seen this before, how many threes he was making. It was crazy. They were like, he's the greatest shooter of all time. And then the year after that, he broke it again by a lot more. And everyone was like, oh, we thought we knew the height of Steph Curry. You did not. You did not. All right? And there's a great story about Tiger Woods where someone saw him on a golf course. And they saw him putting, or like chipping the ball from off the green to onto the green, like 15 feet away, trying to make it in. Put another ball down, trying to make it in. Try to make it in. Every now and then he would make it, right? But he would just keep putting it down, try to make it in. They watched him. It was on a famous golf course. They watched Tiger Woods for like 15 minutes. He never changed his shot. He just practiced that one shot, and they were like, oh my God, I understand why Tiger Woods is so amazing now. I get it. Wow. Then they went off and golfed for like 3 hours, and they came back, and Tiger Woods was doing the same exact shot. And they were like, oh crap. I thought I understood. No, this has been for 3 hours. I thought 15 minutes was a lot. Imagine if you were that dedicated. Imagine. All right. Now, imagine if you were from a different country. All right. Like Giannis. All right. Antetokounmpo. All right. And the Toronto Raptors reportedly have mutual interest. What is that all about? Well, besides Kevin Durant wanted to go with him, this is what I have to say about this. This is a cool thing about having foreigners in our league. I have so many foreigners and so many high-profile foreigners because they don't think Toronto's lame. He didn't think that Milwaukee was lame. Jokic doesn't think that Denver's lame. The Canadian MVP didn't think that Oklahoma City was lame. We have these preconceived notions that like LA, Miami, they're the best cities, Chicago, New York, because we grew up in these places. And Chicago, New York, those are cold places, but it's still the cool place to be, right? Because it's so crowded, it's so cool. People from different countries don't care. They'll go to Salt Lake City like it's nothing. I don't know how Ant got to Minnesota, but he's cool there, but he's not foreign. But still, that will lead to the best possible league if we have people being willing to go anywhere. And even, I think with the world getting smaller and smaller and smaller, that it doesn't matter if you're a big market team after a while. I don't think. I think it'll be like easier to have a team in the middle of nowhere because the world is so small. We have the internet and things like that. But yes, having foreigners not care about where they go in terms of big city is so good for the NBA, and I love it. Even though I'm an LA guy. Anyways, that's my time. I will see you guys soon. Don't forget to defy the odds today, and don't forget that. Don't forget all the things I'm asking you to remember about the clinic stuff. I will see you guys then. All right, we have more clinics, and yes, I have so many jerseys. I will keep up to the jersey thing, guys. Watch. Why? I mean, I got so many jerseys. I love jerseys so much. All right, that's my time. Talk to y'all soon, man. Reese's Pieces, everybody.